Hello, everyone. I hope you can hear me. Welcome to yet another webinar about our solution, Data Quality App. Today, we will talk about data quality and data quality rules. So in the previous webinars, I have talked about duplicate detection and data quality in general. So in the next webinars that will come, I'm going to talk about how you can use your data quality app for better marketing purposes, etc. So stay tuned, follow our LinkedIn page and also our YouTube page. I'm going to provide this webinar for everyone who has signed for this. I know there's a differences in time zones, so the link will be available after this webinar is done. So I'm going to start. So as I mentioned, we are talking today. We are talking today about data quality rules, how to rule your data. But before we start, let me introduce myself quickly. My name is Yasmin. I'm working as a consultant here at TechTio. And we are Microsoft Dynamics 365 and Power Platform certified partner from Copenhagen, Denmark. And we have more than 14 years of experience working with CRM. And this solution, Data Quality App, came as help for one of our clients. And then we started using that. Firstly, it was a duplicate detection app. And now it was renamed to Data Quality App because of the big update that we have added recently, actually this year. So basically, I'm going to talk about data quality, just data quality today. If you're interested for duplicate detection, I will provide you the link specifically for that. It's on our YouTube channel. So let's continue. This is just a quick look on the content that I will be talking to you today. So we have introduction, challenges, types of data quality rules. I'm going to show you a live demo, benefits of data quality rules, Q&A session, and of course, a call to action. So what is data quality? Basically, data quality refers to accuracy, consistency, completeness of data. That means how well data meets the requirements of its intended use in a given context. So if you have a high quality data, then it can be relied upon for decisions making and analysis and dashboards, etc. Of course, and other business processes. So ensuring the data quality is a crucial aspect of effective data management. Organizations invest in data quality processes, tools, frameworks to improve the reliability and usefulness of their data. If you have a poor data, that can lead to bad decision making. You can have a bad customer experience, etc. Of course, that all leads to negative impact on your business operations. Challenges in data rules. So let's start with the complexity of data environments. Basically, no matter how big your company is, you will have diverse and complex data environments with data stored in various formats, databases, and systems. And that's one of the challenges that we are facing today. Rule definition and standardization, basically, if defining clear and standardized rules across the organization can be challenging, especially when dealing with diverse data types, like I just mentioned in the previous example. Then integration with existing systems. It can be a complex task to integrate with existing systems or do migrations if there are problems with data. Data governance and ownership. Determining ownership of data and establishing governance structures for enforcing and updating data quality rules also can be a significant challenge. Dynamic business requirements. Basically, dynamics requirements and regulations, are dynamic, leading to frequent changes in data quality rules. Monitoring and measurement, basically regulatory monitoring and measuring the effectiveness of data quality. It's sometimes it can be overlooked, but with data quality app, definitely it's made easy. Resource constraints. You can have limited resources, both in terms of skilled personnel and technological infrastructure. It can all pose challenges in implementing and maintaining data quality rules. Types of data quality rules. Basically, I'm going to show you all of these rules later in the demo, actually in just a couple of minutes. So we have regular expression validation. This is where we have to use your regex formula. Then minimum length, last modified, and last activity. Basically, that means you can check for your, for example, activities if there's no any modification on them in the last, for example, 3 days. Then I want some warning or something. Number of activities, and the most advanced one is our code flow. Basically, we have managed to connect this rule, data quality rules, with Power Automate. So basically, what you can do here is you are creating Power Automate flow to do for you some stuff. For example, checking for emails, are they valid? And then I want those informations to be done automatically, and then give me some informations back, and then I can update the fields that I got in my data quality rule. So I'm going to show you that example just in a second. Now we are at this part of live demo. So let me just open up. So this is our CRM. And now when you download our application, you will have it here in your apps, data quality app, and data rules are here, data quality rules. You will have all of them listed here. You can do some filtering here, etc. And before I begin to create anything, let me just show you, so you just get the perspective how this looks. If you have any rule on any entity in your CRM, for example, contacts, I have right now 3 active rules. So they will be listed here in this dashboard. So this dashboard is customizable. You don't have to have it here. You can move it wherever you want. And also you can add some stuff to this dashboard here to actually make it more reliable or visually, so they can know, okay, I can add some data score, I can have stars here, I can have percentage, etc. So let's go and create one just basic rule, just so you can get the idea what are we talking about here. So I'm going to create new. Now let's create one rule, contacts. Here, select contact. And now I'm going to select business phone. Just a second, let's find business phone. It's right here. Now I'm going to select minimum length, just for example. And as we could see here, we have warning and we have OK sign. So if I have a warning, that means my end user can save this record. But let me show you how the error sign works. So we have minimum length. Let's, for example, type here 3 and choose here error. So, and you get here, also you have to select this block on create and update. And you can rename this rule. So this is the rule name. So for example, I can delete this and I can place here, for example, just webinar. So we know it's that. And you got this field that is created with every rule that you create. And I just click on save button. Now let's wait to this finish. And after it's done, we'll just go to our contact entity and we will just refresh the dashboard ourselves and it should be visible over there. Let's go here and let's refresh this. Let's check. As you can see, we have error on business phone because it's not populated. And if I just place some numbers here and if I save, it should be all done. As you can see, now it's okay. But if I try to, for example, let's just remove this. Sorry, my mouse is wrong. If I try to save now, I got the error message and I know that I have to fix my business phone minimum length 3. So let me just put back the numbers so I can save this record, and let me show you another example. So that's how you work with errors. So this is just a basic example what you can do. So now I want to show you I'm going to stay on the contact entity. Let's go back. Let's actually create a new one. And let's create one with regex formula. So I'm going to select here again the contacts here. Then I'm going to select last name. So what I want to do here is I want to show you this feature of this creating rules. First things first, you can validate this rule specifically for one business unit or theme. You can do it here. You just find that business unit, add it. Or what you can do is you can create this rule to be available for the records that are meeting some requirements. For example, I have chose contact entity, and I want my last name to all be uppercase if the job title on that record is manager. That's just some basic example what you can do here. So if I go here and find job title is exactly, and I'm going to type here manager. So now if the job title is manager, this rule is going to be visible, that dashboard, and then I will have to fix that to be uppercase. Now I'm going to choose here regular expression validation. I'm going to choose warning, and now I have to paste the formula. It's right here, you can find it online. And now you can change your name if you want, but I'm going to leave it like that. And once we click here, it's added to the name. Okay, everything seems fine. Let's just click on the save button and wait for this to finish. So now I will go back to the contact entity on that record that I have opened. So let's check what has happened here. So if we go back here, refresh this. Yes, I have that role here available, and it's a warning. So there's a manager, that requirement is filled. But if I go here and do John, move back, save this. Now it should be done. So let's just refresh this dashboard. As you can see, we have it here as OK marked. Now, if I go and change this to CEO and say, it is going to allow me to save, but that rule has gone from here. So we didn't meet the requirements. We didn't meet the job title manager. So you can do that. So you can cross-check how I would like to name this. So you can do whatever you want here. Next thing that I want to show you is I'm going to go on another entity. I will go to accounts. And as you can see, we have some rules here on this account. And let's just go create one a little bit more advanced, but it's really easy to create. Let's just click on new. And we are going to choose here last activity. So regular expression, minimum length, just the basic one. If you want your end users to populate your field correctly, or if you have some specifications for the fields that they had to have upper cases, lower cases, or something else, that can be done with regex formula. Then you have a last modified number of activities, last activities. Those are clearly numbers, and to follow up if there's any modifications or did anyone did anything to records. So let's just choose here last activity. You can choose which activity type you want in your system. It can be task, it can be appointment, etc. You can choose activity state. I'm going to choose any. You can choose active, inactive, and I'm going to choose here warning. And there's an option not older than X days. So I'm going to put here 3. And I have to choose the entity, sorry. So it's going to be on the accounts. So we have it all set. Last activity, it seems good to me. Let's click save. and we will check it in a second. And while it's saving, I have to mention that when you create these rules, and as you can see, you can update existing records in the foreground or in the background, and it will go through all your data, these rules. So basically, you can use them for your dashboards to see actually which is good data or which is bad data. So let's just go back to the account. Now let's try to find our rule that we have just created. Yes, exactly. Last activity, 3 days. So there is no activity in the last 3 days. So let's just go here and add a little task. Let's just type here demo, and we'll add yesterday's date, save and close, and that should be good. Let's just refresh this. And as you can see, now it's OK status. So basically, it works when you refresh immediately. So the next thing that I want to show you is something called flow option. And it's the most advanced of these rules that we are offering currently. So we have here this rule called overdue payment. So I have mentioned you at the beginning that you can connect your rules with Power Automate and then with other systems. So let me show you how you can do this. So for example, if I have a Business Central environment and I have some accounts over there, and I also have those accounts in my CRM here, I can check for overdue payments in the Business Central, and then I can update the field that I got or when I have created the rule, and I can have that all listed here on my dashboard. So if there's overdue payment in my Business Central, I can create my flow to run every minute, and then I will get the updated informations here. So let's do that. So let's first create the rule. So it should be easy. You just choose firstly flow, and you choose the account. And then you choose your similarity warning, and then you get your name. This is the name of the rule that will be listed on the dashboard. And now for the flow option, this here is important. This is display name for your field that will be created, that we will update in the Power Automate. So you can put here something that you remember that, okay, this is the something that I have created in a rule. So we'll leave it as the DQR, as data quality rule. And you click on save. So I have this rule created. I have Power Automate created. So I'm not going to click save. I'm going to show you the Power Automate rule. So as you can see here, I have this rule, I have this flow going on every minute. And then I went to Business Central to list all overdues if I have overdue payments. Then in apply to each section, I'm going to find that customer from the Business Central. So basically list me that customers and then just take the name. And then I'm going to find those in my CRM. Just this is for your system. And then I'm going to take that ID for that account if there is any, if there's a matching solutions here. And then I'm going to check if overdue from here from Business Central is greater than 0, and I have that account in my CRM and in my Business Central, then I'm going to update this field that I have created as a rule, as a data quality rule. So as you can see here, I'm updating entity accounts. I have the row ID, which is the record, same in the Business Central by name and in my CRM. And then I have this actually field name from my rule that I'm going to update to warning. So if there's overdue payment, update that to a warning sign. So basically that would mean that I'm going to get here this warning sign. So the next option, so basically that's it. That's like the advanced. It's just basic advanced example what you can do. I want to show you another one. Let's just go to a lead. And as you can see here, there are a couple of options, and we have this valid email. So basically, I don't want to go and manually check if this email is valid. So what I can do is I can go to my data quality rule, and I can create one. I can go here and find lead. I can select that, flow, warning, and I can save. So I will get this field, and I can go and create another flow in Power Automate. So when a lead is added or modified, what I'm going to do first, sorry, I forgot to show you. So we took here email address from that lead. Then we found this API on the internet, which is checking if the email address is valid. So I provided email address there. And then if I got true information back, then I'm going to update that field that I have just created in my data quality rule to be okay. So if it's valid, then it's going to be a green check. If it's not valid, then it's going to be a warning sign. And based on preferences, they can save or they won't be able to save the record like that. So there is that rule that we have, and it's okay status to update. So these are a little more advanced. So as you can see, basically you can create almost whatever you want with this Power Automate and to have your informations shown on the records in your CRM. Let's go back to account. Let me show you one more thing before we move back to the presentation. So first things first, as I mentioned, this dashboard is customizable. So we have a couple options here. So you can have just your rules here. You can have this option, which will show you the rules plus the sign. If there's any warning, it will show you as a warning sign. So it's much more visually perfected. And then also we have this one, which is more than just that. We have a data score here. What does this mean? Basically, you as a client, you can create your own logic for this data score. How do you want this to work? So basically, we have created this. So we took these rules and we used them in one of our flows where we said, okay, if I have these first 5 rules, okay, checked, then I want this account, actually this data score, to have 3 stars. If this overdue payment is also checked, then give it 4 stars. So basically you can create logic whatever you want. You don't have to use stars here. You can use percentage, for example. It's up to you. So basically this is to be much more visualized, and basically you can use this data score on the dashboards. You can this is a field that you can move, customize, and also what else you can do is if you go to, this is the account, if you go to the according opportunity for this, now what you will see here is that we have added also a data score, which is 2 stars. We have this error sign, but I'll go back to account. And as you can see here, I have a rule now. Just load this. I have a rule opportunity data score more than 3. As we just see, the opportunity has only 2 stars. So basically, this allows me to check for my related entities. On this account, there's opportunity that has less than 3 stars. So my end user knows that they have to fix that. So basically you can play with that as you want. So I have mentioned like some basic rules that you can create with your fields. Then a little bit more advanced with your activities, etc. And then this flow type that requires Power Automate to connect, and then you can connect the other systems. There is a lot of connectors that you can use here, and basically, as I mentioned, with that Power Automate option, actually flow rule option, you can create almost everything. You can follow your data. You can check for your data, your validation. etc. So you have it here clearly on this dashboard, and then use this dashboard and those informations later in your reports, analysis, also other dashboards, etc. So this is it with this quick demo. I don't want to waste any more time more. These are just a few examples that I have. And I would like, if you have much more advanced tasks, or you want something specifically, you have problems in your company that you would like to know, I would like you to send me an email. So maybe we can create one rule, we can arrange a call, and then I can show you how that works, how you can fix that problem, how can this data quality app help you. So let's go back to the presentation, just do full screen. And we have benefits of data quality app. We have improved decision making. As we have seen, if you have all those rules active, it's going to bring your company accurate and reliable data. Also, it's going to provide a solid foundation for informed decision making, to better dashboards, reports, etc. Enhance customer satisfaction. Of course, everything goes around our customers. If you have a good data, then you will know how to approach customer, and then you will know that you need to do some things on time, how to do it, better informations also, etc. Increase operational efficiency, basically streamlines business processes, reduce manual interventions. You can enhance operational efficiency across various departments. Cost reduction, here you are not going to reduce only your money, also your time that you're going to use. If you have a bad data, and then you have some migration or integration, etc., and then you have to fix everything. Maybe there are fields that are not populated, and then you have fields that are populated and they shouldn't be. Of course, you can all lock that in your system, but we all know the mistake that the person that is populating the fields can make. It can be from missing the informations, it can be to skipping the informations. So this will definitely help if you have rules going back in the background, checking that for you. Then data integration, I already mentioned this. You can have much easier your integrations going on. For example, there are always mistakes with characters for different languages, etc. So you can fix that with this solution. And of course, customer relationship management. You will have a much better relationship with your customer, not only customer, but also your employees. If you have everything, all the informations, it will just go, everything goes smoother. Q&A session. If you have any questions, you can write me down here in the chat, or you can send an email to me. I will provide your email later. I will provide you with all information. If you need any maybe video calls, you can explain me in the details. I'm also available. It's completely free, of course, and I'm available every day. So don't hesitate to contact me if you have anything. So if there's no questions here, I'm going to the next section, which is call to action, or also actually where you can find us. Basically, this is on the app source, on the Asian marketplace. You can download this from our website. You can fill a form. So basically, you can find us on a lot of places. And this is the last slide. So basically, thank you very much for attending this third webinar. I hope some things are clarified now, and that you have better understandings of how this solution works. As I mentioned again, please don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions. There is a support, there is my private email, and we have talked today only specifically about data quality and benefits of data quality and how you can create some basic rules and some advanced rules. We will see, I hope, in the next webinars. where we will talk about much more advanced stuff, and we have a lot more regarding marketing and benefits for your company. This is just a little bit more technical, so stay tuned. Again, thank you very much. See you in the next webinar. Stay connected with us on LinkedIn and YouTube. So have a nice day. Thank you for attending again. Bye.